So do they have a shape with results?
No, I don't.
It's kind of great, because you know it's not gonna be like that forever.
Like, see, we didn't do that, and move on. Have a good day.
Yes.
It's wonderful. Nice. Inventory.
Yeah, what works and what doesn't.
Sweet outfits. You say you're here.
Yeah, no.
Where there's a. And I'm looking at these things. It's gonna choice. How this one.
So he was a king when I think we first took him.
And everything.
Do they have a price?
Weight. Immaterial. So, okay, just fortunate. Get a gift.
That's where she-
Oh,
Yeah, but.
and where do they charge? Oh, this is making sense to me.
Her mind's on midget level.
That's all, you know.
My seat's low.
I thought you were having fun already.
No, I'm like, why is your seat so high? And I realized mine's at midget level, so.
Now he just likes to feel superior.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Sorry, you're allowed to drop it down. Thank you. These lights are fucking nice. Oh.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to call to order a Village of Roscoe Board meeting Tuesday, March 19 at 6:30. Shall we all stand for the pledge of allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please. Right,
Here,
Sima,
here,
Block,
here,
Teddy, here, Malco,
here.
Babcock,
Here.
Gustafson.
Here. Item 1, approval of minutes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of March 5th?
So moved. Second.
Anyone having a correction to suggest? Hearing none.
Babcock. Malco,
Yes.
Teddy,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Public comment. Is there anyone who wishes to address the board, either here or anyone remotely? Hearing none. Going on to my report. If you take a second, please, and go to your shared folder, the section that's labeled reference. Scrolling down, you will see something labeled R1 planning. Once upon a time, you were shown the draft. Well, this is the final version that came out today. R1 is the association that we belong to. They are the group advocacy for projects Winnebago and Boone County. And when you have time to look at that, we submitted in December our 4 projects. And what the staff did was go through and apply some type of metrics, and they came up with the top 6 that are going to be those that they advocate for at the General Assembly level. I don't know what those metrics are. It's kind of disappointing that our Willard, Brook, and Rockton didn't make those as part of the top 6, but they're also categorized as also RANs, and also important, as is the bridge from Roscoe to over the Rock River. So take a look at it, and it's there as a reference.
Where is it at?
It's in the shared folder in the packet that is labeled reference. And there are about 11 or 12 documents in there.
The
Again,
board
with
meeting?
no,
No.
it's just a whole
Oh.
category,
Okay.
full box labeled reference.
In the beginning,
Go to the main like SharePoint site.
the meeting packet site?
No,
Go out farther?
yeah, start at the very beginning. Okay, then click on the one that says reference in the
This
middle.
reference library?
Yes.
There you go. Ah, okay. Thank you.
So that's our depository for lots of stuff, special stuff that we want to have being in room for a while. But also contained in that is some general information about funding and where dollars come from, and MFT, as well as the Rebuild America, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of useful information. All right, moving on to the treasurer's report. Give me a minute to switch gears here. Go to the board packet. For the cash report, you will see that tonight's bills, expenditures for tonight, let's see, amount to $144,302. And payroll expenses are identified there. So you will see that the total general fund expenditures for this evening are $240,907. And that leaves then a balance after expenditures, to read into the record, $8,127,529.15. Motor fuel, going down to the very bottom, you'll see the balance in the motor fuel account of $1,391,470.47. Right, if we go on to the bills. Anyone have any questions? Well, I guess first, is there a motion to pay the bills?
So moved.
Second.
Questions regarding bills?
Something I just noticed. N-track, that's on this page.
It was project, was this from a project from
Yep.
early last year.
So yeah, that was actually early last year. It was when there was a storm sewer that was hit, when ComEd was actually installing a utility pole.
Right in front of our building. yeah.
Yep, out in front of the Liberty Engineering right there on the corner. And so we had to have that storm sewer repaired because unfortunately it was not marked. So turns to be our responsibility that essentially Scott worked with N-track to get that invoice. It got lost in translation somewhere. So now it is coming back to.
So it's a year-old bill?
Correct.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I'll be a no on invoice 102,500 for Ansel and Clank.
Same.
Any other commentary? Calling for the vote, please.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Teddy,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
We do not have a year-to-date revenue expenditure report. One will be forthcoming at the end of this quarter. Going on to item 5, may I have a motion to approve resolution 2024 R12, adopting amendments to the village's agreement with providers of police department towing.
So moved.
Second.
Questions, comments? The vote, please.
Malaco,
Yes.
Lima,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Betty,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Block.
Yes.
Item 6, may I have a motion to approve resolution 2024 R14, approving an agreement with Hobico for the installation of windows at Porter Park Cabin not to exceed $36,222.
So moved. Second.
Discussed at committee 2 weeks ago. Any other questions or comments? I'll leave the vote, please.
Betty,
Yes.
Lima,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Malaco.
Yes.
Item 7. Approval of, may I have a motion to approve resolution 2024 R13, authorizing the village president to solicit bids, negotiate, and enter into a wholesale electricity supply contract not to exceed 3 years in length for the Village of Roscoe Electrical Aggregation Program.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? Calling for the vote, please.
Wright,
Yes.
Lima,
Yes.
Betty,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Babcock.
Yes.
Item number 8, may I have a motion to approve resolution 2024 R11, increasing the authorized number of full-time police officers for the Village of Roscoe Police Department, 18 sworn personnel.
Make a motion to amend that to 19 to meet the FBI minimal standard.
I'll second that.
Vote here on the amendment.
Malaco,
Yes.
Betty,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Lima,
No.
Wright.
No.
Calling for a vote of the resolution as amended.
Second.
Sorry, I'm getting the next one. Block,
Yes.
Betty,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Sima,
No.
Wright.
Yes.
Item 9, may I have a motion to approve resolution 2024 R10, approving the bid specifications and bid letting for the residential road repair maintenance improvement program for 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Questions, comments?
Did we need to talk about what shoulder we're doing, I guess? We have the 2 options.
Can you put the pictures up here that he downloaded a couple hours ago? Thank you, Joe.
So I will state as of right now, based on the direction at the last meeting, obviously that was just discussion. We did keep it in our plans and specifications as the excavated trench, keep consistent with the last few years. But if the board decides to go the other way, that's a very minor change that we can incorporate into the project if you guys want us to, so.
To repeat, the bid specs have the excavation.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, that's correct.
Do you remember what the total was, difference was?
It was between $5,000 and $10,000 total.
Okay, which one is that?
So that is the excavated trench. This is Lismore Road that was done back in 2020, actually 2020, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, maybe 2021. But that is the excavated trench. You can see it, a nice clean edge there. Weeds do start to grow through over time, but that's because you're only installing about 3 inches of stone. And that turf has previously grown up to the edge of the pavement. So that over a few years, it will start to grow back. So that is the excavated trench.
Is that the picture today or?
Yeah, the picture is today. Correct. Yep. Both of these pictures will be today. And this one is Second Street, heading toward, looking north towards Elevator Road. So we did not do an excavated trench here, but you can see when you do the wedge over time, that stone will wash away. And I'm sorry, this project was done in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And we just did the aggregate wedge. So you can see as you work further north, those weeds and stuff have kind of overgrown and taken over there. So that excavated trench really does, it provides a consistent 3 inches of material. And also obviously if you're excavating that out, it takes care of some of those weeds and turf that has grown there previously.
Any other questions? Now, as regards the residential road maintenance improvement program, there will be a bid and an alternate. If you remember, the bid is for Promontory and the alternate are the 2 streets and Hidden Creek. And based on what prices come back, you will then have a choice as to do one or both. And that will happen once we see what the costs are.
They got to be at the same time.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And so, yeah, the bidding schedule, will go out for bid, assuming this is approved tonight. That will be out for bid by the end of this week. We're going to actually keep it out for bid a little bit longer than we have historically by 3 or 4 business days, give the contractor a full 10 business days to be able to review the bids. And then they will be, the bid opening will be April 5th, here at Village Hall at 10 a.m. It's a public meeting, so if any of you want to come, more than welcome. And then the second meeting of April, that is where we will provide a recommendation for award.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second.
Wright,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Eddie,
Yes.
Swap.
Yes.
Thank you.
No new business here. Questions and reports. A little bit off. Yes, here, Troy, with the approval of the windows, did you get an estimate as to how long it would take for delivery of those?
Not an up-to-date schedule, no, I was calling with the final approval now, so I'll call them tomorrow.
Okay.
Let them know everything's good to go.
Oh.
I know when you was talking before, those special triangle windows were.
Going to take longer.
Yeah, weeks.
But you are cautiously optimistic that the bulk of those will be in, meeting our June 1 deadline.
Yes,
Okay.
if not, if anything, I was gonna talk to them to try to get at least do everything on the bow.
Yeah.
They won't need the special lift or anything like that, so we can get everything done, and then once the other ones come in, we can schedule it during the week just to do a couple of the other ones, so it won't interfere with anything.
Thank you. And I understand you did a great job, or your staff did a great job in preparing the cabin for the hosting of the polling place today.
Yes,
So that you could camouflage the construction that was going on. So thank everyone for us.
certainly will.
Right, public comment. Is there any public comment? Hearing none. Executive session. May I have a motion to go into executive session for the purposes of discussing personnel?
So moved. Second.
Eddie,
Yes.
Swap,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco.
Yes.
We will meet in my office.
See?
Also,
Burning up.
may I have a motion to go back into open session?
So moved. Second.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Eddie,
Yes.
Swap,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
No action taken in executive session. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.